There are fairy tales that speak not only of magic and distant kingdoms, but also serve as epic ballads about the strength of the human heart. They are stories of unwavering faith, of love that conquers all trials, and of the light of truth always triumphing over the shadows of deceit. Today, I will tell you the tale of Princess Lily and the Blue Bird, a story that will remind us that, even in the most desperate moments, hope always remains, waiting to be found. Once upon a time, in a certain kingdom, there lived a wise king who was, however, plunged into inconsolable grief after the death of his beloved wife. As time passed, for the sake of the kingdom having a queen, the king remarried a woman named Seraphina, whom we shall call the Wicked Queen. The Wicked Queen had a daughter of her own named Eleanor. Unlike the ethereal beauty and pure heart of Princess Lily, the king's daughter with his first wife, Eleanor possessed a rather ordinary appearance and a soul full of envy, constantly seething with jealousy over everything Lily had. The Wicked Queen, with her envious and ambitious nature, could not tolerate the radiant beauty and affection that Princess Lily received from everyone. She constantly sought ways for her own daughter, Eleanor, to attain the most noble position. Therefore, the queen hatched a plot to marry Eleanor to Prince Arthur, a young, talented, and incredibly charming prince from a neighboring kingdom. She believed that once Eleanor became queen, power would entirely rest in her hands. When Prince Arthur visited the kingdom, the Wicked Queen arranged a magnificent banquet, intending for Eleanor to have the opportunity to meet and win his heart. But fate had a cruel twist. From the very first glance, Prince Arthur was enchanted by the fairy-like beauty, grace, and pure soul of Princess Lily. He paid no attention whatsoever to Eleanor, who was desperately trying to capture his notice. After only a few encounters, Prince Arthur's heart completely belonged to Princess Lily. He did not hesitate to propose to her, promising a happy and radiant future. Prince Arthur's proposal to Princess Lily was like a dagger thrust into the hearts of the Wicked Queen and Eleanor. Envy transformed into deep hatred and a determination to achieve their goal at any cost. The Wicked Queen, with her inherent cunning, devised an exceedingly wicked plan. She ordered Eleanor, with the aid of dark magic and lies, to impersonate Princess Lily. On the eve of Prince Arthur's departure, Eleanor appeared in Lily's guise, met him, and accepted his proposal. Prince Arthur, blinded by love and trust, did not recognize this sophisticated deception. Overjoyed, he gave the engagement ring to the false Eleanor and promised to return to take her to his palace. Immediately after Prince Arthur departed, the Wicked Queen wasted no time in executing the next step of her cruel scheme. She cruelly imprisoned the real Princess Lily in a towering spire, windowless save for a small opening at its very top. The tower stood deep within the forbidden forest, completely isolated from the outside world, where no one could find her. The queen believed that once Lily disappeared, no one could obstruct her plans any longer. Princess Lily, lonely and despairing, gazed towards the horizon each day through the tiny opening, hoping for a miracle, but heard only the whistling wind and echoes of her sorrow. At that time, in another distant kingdom, there lived a powerful but exceedingly temperamental fairy named Fairy Nocturna. She had a daughter, and according to the lies woven by the Wicked Queen, Prince Arthur had deceived this daughter. Fairy Nocturna, believing the falsehoods, flew into a furious rage. With her supreme power, she cast a terrible curse upon Prince Arthur, transforming him into a beautiful but sorrowful blue bird for 7 years. He would have to wander everywhere in the form of an animal until the curse was broken. Prince Arthur, now in the form of a beautiful blue bird with feathers shimmering like jewels, carried an indescribable pain in his heart from the injustice and separation from his beloved. He flew everywhere, ceaselessly searching for Princess Lily. One night, as he flew past the forbidden forest, he heard heart-wrenching sobs echoing from a tall tower. It was the weeping of Princess Lily, the sound of despair and longing. He flew closer, perched on the small opening, and witnessed Princess Lily slumped in despair. His heart ached. He began to sing, a mournful yet hopeful melody. Princess Lily looked up, surprised to see a beautiful blue bird. The bluebird, with its wondrous magic, revealed his true identity, telling the princess about the wicked scheme of the Wicked Queen and Eleanor and the unjust curse that had befallen him. From that night onward, the bluebird and Princess Lily met every night. The bluebird flew to the tower, perched on the opening, and told Lily stories of the outside world, bringing her comfort and hope. Lily also confided in the bluebird about her loneliness, homesickness, and yearning for freedom. Their love, though separated by tower walls and a cruel curse, grew deeper each day and became a source of strength for both. Each night they found each other in the darkness, exchanging words of love and promising never to abandon hope. However, that fragile happiness did not last long. The Wicked Queen, always suspicious, and seeking to monitor, sent spies everywhere. One night, as the bluebird was attempting to sneak into the palace to search for an ancient treasure he believed could help break the curse, he was captured. The Wicked Queen's guards seized the rare bluebird and brought it before the king. The king, seeing the bird's unusual beauty and intelligent eyes, ordered its imprisonment. In the dungeon, the bluebird spoke in human language, recounting his entire tragic story. From his true identity as Prince Arthur, to the Wicked Queen's plot, Princess Lily's imprisonment, and Fairy Nocturna's curse, the king was utterly astonished and heartbroken upon realizing the horrifying truth. The king, though heartbroken, was also immensely angered by the Wicked Queen's deception and resolved to save his daughter and break Prince Arthur's curse. He summoned all the sorcerers and witches in the kingdom. Among them was Sorceress Alara, a wise witch who had lived for many years and possessed profound knowledge of various magics. Sorceress Alara listened to the story of the bluebird and the king. She realized that to break Fairy Nocturna's curse, direct intervention from the fairy herself was required. Sorceress Alara embarked on a perilous journey herself, traveling to Fairy Nocturna's kingdom to negotiate. The negotiation between Sorceress Alara and Fairy Nocturna was extremely tense. Fairy Nocturna was still furious, believing her daughter had been deceived. But Sorceress Alara, with her wisdom and eloquence, presented irrefutable evidence, exposing the full truth about the wicked scheme of the Wicked Queen and Eleanor. Fairy Nocturna, a just but hot-tempered fairy, finally realized she had been manipulated and deceived. She felt immense remorse for having cast an unjust curse upon Prince Arthur. With Sorceress Alara's help, Fairy Nocturna agreed to break the curse. Immediately, the curse vanished. Prince Arthur returned to his human form, more radiant and majestic than ever. He, along with the king and Sorceress Alara, quickly went to the tall tower to rescue Princess Lily. The Wicked Queen and Eleanor faced fitting punishment for their wicked deeds. Princess Lily, after countless days imprisoned in despair, was finally reunited with Prince Arthur. Their love, having endured so many trials, was now stronger than ever. Prince Arthur and Princess Lily held a magnificent wedding, lived happily ever after, and became a symbol of true love and unwavering hope. Their story reminds us that no matter how challenging life becomes, no matter how much darkness envelops us, love, perseverance, and faith in truth will ultimately always guide us to the shores of happiness.